Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. This is your Z107.7 Local News for Sunday, July 21st, 2024. Internet has become pretty indispensable for almost everyone these days. Whatever you want to call it, the cloud, Facebook, email, maybe just that dang phone, the internet and the world wide web of connectivity that it provides shoulders the responsibility of running the world. And like electricity and water, it's become pretty essential for most folks who enjoy the conveniences and distractions it provides. I live in Joshua Tree, and over the last few months I've had my share of door-to-door solicitors who gently nudge aside my no soliciting sign and knock on my front door, expecting to wow me with the idea that my home is a great candidate for solar because it gets good sun exposure. That's actually a real line I heard from a salesperson. However, on a Saturday afternoon, in a moment of weakness, they got me. I was outside watering my plants, and the next thing I knew, two young go-getters from an internet company with a very Old West name had me surrounded, promising me faster internet at a price that was 3 times less than the old standard cable company I was with. The promises of fast internet quickly faded as my installation dates came and went without a peep from the company. And when all was said and done, the company had pointed fingers at neighbors, subcontractors, phone systems, and the weather before they finished installing my new, faster internet, almost 4 weeks to the day of ordering it and a full month after I had canceled my previous service, leaving me with a home disconnected from the greater world. My inconvenience is coming from a place of privilege. I own a smartphone with a data plan that I could turn on to become a hotspot at any time, so I was never truly disconnected. However, the forced break from an always connected home put me back in touch with a few simple pleasures that I forgot I was missing. Streaming movies was out, but I had already rediscovered the pleasures of borrowing a DVD from the library, which is a free and fun way to not overwhelm your senses with the relative availability of almost anything online. A DVD or Blu-ray works just like the old days, and it isn't looking for a Wi-Fi connection to serve you ads in the middle of the action. I'm more of a music guy anyway, and I prefer to have something on in the background during the workday. I'm also old school and a lover of radio. I have an assortment of ways to tune into the high desert's airwaves. And some smartphones even have a built-in FM radio tuner so you can listen to stations like Z107.7 without using data. When I was tired of someone else DJing for me, I found that looking through my old CDs and records was a great visual way to remember deep-cut albums that don't show up in my streaming algorithm. Killer songs or albums that get lost in the endless scroll of Spotify. While the month-long wait to get my internet turned back on was an inconvenience, it also reminded me that the slower analog world provides a less connected but quieter alternative to having the world of entertainment at our fingertips at all times. If the last few years or decades of always online life has you feeling a little lost once the signal drops, try taking some time to build some offline options into your home. Visiting the library, secondhand stores, and vinyl shops around the basin are a great way to stay connected in real life. You can see this story on our website for some suggestions around the high des for offline entertainment, along with links on low-cost internet options for residents of the Morongo Basin. That's at Z107.7fm.com. And that's your local news for Sunday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Haydon.